teachers starting from preschool up to grade 6.
Gusto mo na example? Bibigyan kita dito.
Moving on, VAC prevention education, including teaching children to discern between a safe touch and an unsafe, unwanted touch. I like that. I want my kids to know about
grade 5?
Yes. What age does molestation start? Grade 2?
At grade 5?
Sir, the next, sexual rights, healthcare and services, even attitude about sexual health. So you don't agree with this, sir?
I think that the one that is best to teach our children, especially the younger ones, are the same sex parents. If I'm a father, I teach my son.
Okay, so you don't want a teacher teaching?
No, because they're teaching them in groups. You know, the teacher themselves do not know that the children that she's handling, they come from different backgrounds. It's very risky that there's a lot of exercises or changes in the body. Okay?
Okay. All right. No, kasi sir, ang daming tanongin. I didn't know you were this popular.
I can come here every day.
Please, I'll guess you again. You promise, ha?
Yeah, every day. I'll come here if you want.
All right. Okay. No, Alcuin Papa, a very respected journalist, says this. In my Twitter account, Mr. Manalang wants us to export more OFWs at the expense of the stability of the Filipino family. Akala ko pro-family siya. Quickly, sir.
I never said that. I said if we did not have our population, this country would have sunk down into the ground because the OFWs are the saviors of the economy.
Okay.
And I do not agree with OFWs because it is creating a dysfunctional family. The social costs are too huge. But it's something that we have to bear.
Okay.
You can unravel it in just 1 year.
Look at naman your listeners. Rufi Biazon.
Oh, Rufi.
Tanong sa'yo, sir. So, it's the woman's fault if she's abused by her drunk husband?
It is the fault of both because they started the relationship with love. Okay? And at some point, somebody gave into too much rights. Okay, without duty.
All right. And Rufi Bianzon has a good point. He says, population is not the cause of poverty, but a runaway population exacerbates it.
A runaway is just a figure of speech. There's no such thing as a runaway population. It will self-limit.
Okay. All right. Somebody here asked, sir, are you talking in your sleep? Somebody asked. I swear. Somebody's asking.
Okay.
Can you ask him if he's talking in his sleep?
Well, I would not like to. I can have an equally funny answer to that, but I will not.
All right. Evil Mono asks, so when we take medicine, sir, it's unhealthy?
Well, everybody wants to use natural, right?
Okay.
Now, there's some companies doing medicines are attacking herbal. And I think that's not correct. That's under the belt.
Okay. Oh, my God. You have 200 Twitter questions, Mike. This is insane for you. Now, Tetelski asks to you, sir, do you have kids?
I have 6, and I have 3 grandchildren.
Okay. You have kids. Do you talk to them about sex?
Of
Did
course.
you talk to your parents about it? Be honest.
My parents did not talk to me.
Okay.
And I grew up basically in a Catholic education.
Okay. Are your children, is childbirthing in your family spaced? In your family?
Yes, I use natural family planning.
You use natural family planning.
I wanted to have more children. I wanted to hit at the right spot. I wanted 12 children on the right day. Okay.
Are you going to give sex lessons on how to do it right?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
All
the
right.
natural way.
All right. Okay, now this is, sorry for the sex talk too early, but Dubious says the rhythm method is even more unnatural than condoms because it makes sex seasonal instead of spontaneous. We're not insects, he says.
Well, that's a point of view that I think is archaic.
Okay.
Because people have, everything has a time for everything.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to plan a family using natural family planning, you've got to have some sacrifice. It's not as if everything in this world just comes to you just because you want it. Okay. It's a very, very materialistic and sexual thinking.
All right. Okay. Now, moving on, we don't have a lot of time, which is, I feel, unfortunate because it's fun talking to you. But the president has made a stand. He said he is open to dialogue with the bishops and the church, but he is not changing his stand on responsible parenthood. Do you see this as a closed door?
Well, I don't think it's a closed door.
Okay.
While we're alive, we have hope.
All right.
And I think the president needs to just have not just a conscience, but an informed conscience.
Okay, now
and I would invite him and all the legislators who are pro-RH, let's sit down and let's go through the process of educating their conscience. And if they will take this challenge, we'll be so happy. At least we went through the process of putting down what we think should be the moral basis of population.
Okay. Now, is there a compromise somewhere here? If the distribution of artificial contraception is removed by the government, will you agree to the RH bill?
Distribution of?
Artificial contraception. Everything else there about maternal care, access to information,
As I said earlier,
skilled birth
Karen,
attendants.
yeah.
If the artificial contraception distribution is removed.
You know, right now, it is being distributed.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think we're going to be ignorant about that. Okay. It is not really the contents per se, but the way that it is being presented, such that there is now a rubbing of our conscience. Okay, and we do not agree to that. We have to have a country with a conscience that is informed.
Now, no, if you're telling me artificial contraception is being distributed now, so what would be the big deal? What would be the change then?
Well, the big deal here is that they want now to use taxpayers' money, number one.
Okay.
Pangalawa, it is now being institutionalized. Okay, we are a Christian country, 80% Catholics, much more with Christians, and even our brother Muslims are against it.
Okay.
Okay, so there is now a problem wherein the state is going against the beliefs of the majority of the people.
Yeah, but majority says, I mean, sir, the SWS survey
don't believe everything that the surveys make.
No, so how do we...
You know why? You know why? Because the surveys are done at behest. They will not do this without a special agenda on their side. We know the elections just came, di ba?
Yeah, but when you say, sir, majority of the people, how do we measure the majority if not by the SWS and Pulse Asia survey?
Well,
that's what I mean. 9 out of 10 Filipinos want the government to push
I will
artificial.
tell you, I have here the Constitution.
Okay.
This was ratified. This is the Quality Constitution, by
Okay.
the way. Ratified by more than 76% of Filipinos. It protects family, it protects life, it promotes life. Okay, now, are we saying now because some people are noisy, they make surveys, that it is already, that this is passe? Of course not. The culture of life in the Philippines and family is very strong.
Okay.
And so surveys cannot change it. Okay?
All right. Okay, well, unfortunately, we don't have enough time, but I want to say you've been such a good sport.
Oh, well.
I know. I mean, you've been such a good sport, but I guess before you go, your message to the president.
Well, my message to the president is quite simple. That first, he listens not above faith, okay, but within faith.
Not
Okay.
above faith.
Yeah, because somebody made a blooper, I think, the president is above faith. Not the big, di ba?
Okay, but within faith.
Parang above the law. Hindi pwede yun. It's misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I think what they meant
Within
was
faith.
he is the president of all Filipinos, even
Yes.
those who are not Catholics.
Yes. But then, at the end of the day, democracy is the majority.
All right.
Diba?
Okay, go on. Go on.
Yes. If it's a majority, Catholics, Christians, Muslims, they are against what he said. I'm sure it's not just a policy statement, but he has to watch out already because these are beliefs. And if there is a person, or there's supposed to be, as what Mr. Sunran did, how do you call it? Disobedience.
I know the church called for civil disobedience,
Oh.
so he got very riled up.
Okay. The church called for it's civilized disobedience. It's not uncivilized. What Carlos did is uncivilized. Okay? And we do not agree to that. He has the right, but not to do it in such a way. Okay? Now, if our beliefs are threatened, okay, the very beliefs are the fiber of our own person as Catholics, Christians, Muslims. Do you think there will be no revolt?
Okay.
Diba?
All right.
There
Okay.
will be a revolt, and it's not a simple issue. This RH challenges basic beliefs.
Okay. All right. On that note, Eric Manalang,
Salamat,
President
Karen.
of Pro-Life Philippines, thank you. And can we invite you again sometime
Sure,
next week?
I'm sure every day.
All right. Well, thank you so much. To everyone on Twitter, I love you. Oh, my God, you're flooding.
Okay.
I love it when you guys do this. And you know, not only that, I just wanted to share with everyone, I now have 3G. I put now this 999 SIM. So when the laptop bogs down, see, now I can get your tweets. That's how much I love you all. So thank you so much. That's Headstart today. I'm Karen Davila. Let's have coffee again tomorrow. And as I always say, let's agree to disagree. And every time we debate, it should only be about issues. Then we keep it at that level. So have a good day, everyone, and see you tomorrow.